Well, I've spent the last week patching this thing back together. I have to say the top is fairly solid right now. I took some top material from a broken guitar that I had, and I patched it in there. It's in there from that same guitar, and it might not look great, but I think it's pretty solid now. So now, and again, I'm not expecting anything great with this guitar that was smashed, but I think it's going to be playable actually. So right now I have to try to get this back glued on, and then I'm definitely gonna have to fill this in with something, some kind of wood filler. So we'll see. Alright, now I'm gonna glue off camera. I'm gonna glue this. There's one brace there that's loose, and there's one right there that's cracked. And then after that's done, I'll glue the this bridge plate and try to reinforce it somehow. And also, I'm going to try to reinforce the top with some thin strips. I do have some old guitar tops that maybe I can cut a piece off of that, or a few pieces off of that. Okay, so that is as much as I had recorded, because for a while now I've been going back and forth whether or not I want to record and post things on YouTube. I'm still doing all the same projects I've been doing, still doing the same amount of recycling, art projects, everything, music, guitars, all that stuff. But it doesn't seem like I was getting much viewership when I do things that I really liked, as far as welding or repairing a guitar that was discarded. So I kind of stopped recording, and I said, you know, no one's going to want to watch this. But then I got it together, and I thought, you know what, I don't care. I'm going to show it because I took a smashed, whether anybody likes it or not, I took a smashed guitar that someone threw out in the trash, out in the cold. I patched it back together, and I made a playable guitar. It's not a beautiful guitar, but it's playable. So I figured, why don't I show it? I've been enjoying playing it, and I'll show you what I did to it. And I even got the electronics working. They work fine. All I had to do is resolder the end input jack here. So that's a good testimony to this brand, Mitchell, I think. Yeah, I know they sell these at Guitar Center. So you can smash this if you wanted to and put it back together, and it's going to work. And I'll tell you what, I bought quite a few used guitars where there's a belly back here, and this did kind of have a belly, but after I repaired it, it's flat. There's nothing raising up or rising up, raising up, I don't know. So why did I paint it this way? And if you're wondering how I painted this, I have tons of this paint job videos on my channel. Just look under either Van Halen or Frankenstrat paint jobs or guitar paint jobs. So let me describe what the rest of the stuff I did, and then I'll play it really quick. Okay, so I showed everything, how I patched it on the inside with another guitar. But what I didn't show is I did add a little bit of wood filler just to kind of fill in, and it's not perfect, and that's why I chose this paint scheme. Since there were so many ridges here and there was missing, like missing wood, I figured, why don't I just do this, because this kind of guitar, the stripes might help hide the cracks and splits and everything else and formerly missing wood. But I also thought, like, this kind of paint job, it just, like the original one that Eddie had painted was beat up from so much use. So I just thought it would look best if I had chose to paint it white, or I don't know, it just wouldn't look right. And there was just too much wood filler to leave it natural, and too much missing wood. And so the only other thing that I had to do besides patch it together, was buy new strings. As I said, I was going to paint the top, and the head, but there's chips on the head, but I decided not to paint them. Paint it. So let's hear what it sounds like. Now I am recording this on a cell phone with a cell phone microphone, but in person, this guitar has a very snappy, punchy feel to it. It's very bright and just feels tight. I don't know. And let me plug it in. I don't have a mic on the amp, and it's not an acoustic amp. It's an amplifier I found in the trash, and I'll share a picture of it. I did a little redo on it. It's an MD100 SCE Mitchell acoustic electric. There's no brand name on this preamp thingy here. It just says AT3000. Sounds pretty good in my opinion. Now, when you do, hopefully this encourages someone to try to rebuild something that looks like trash to everyone else. But when you do these kind of videos, I'll get a comment once in a while when you do this kind of thing, and they'll say, "You should have just left it in the trash, man." You know what? If you're going to make that comment, just leave it to yourself, because I don't care. Because I like fixing things up that other people throw away, and make something usable. And it's fun doing it too. So that's all I got to say about that. Thanks for watching.